Yo, what's going on? This is Swish and Flow Podcast. It's your boy, P+. We got Jay.
Hey, yo, what to do?
We got BY.
Howdy.
And Lee will be joining us shortly. We're running a little late. So
Hey, yo, it's snowing. This guy's stuck in a snowbank or something, you know?
that that's true. It is. Today's the first day it's snowing, right?
Yeah. Well,
The
frost.
snow's on the ground.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Okay. Well,
Make sure he changes winter tires, you know?
we'll ask him when he gets here. But it's the first day of snow, I guess, in Toronto. So that's always interesting. Winter's here.
Bundle up.
Bundle up. We're in the studio, so we
Bring
don't
your
need to do that.
chapstick.
Bring your chapsticks. I don't think we need chapsticks. We got humidity here in Toronto.
No, you need your chapstick.
You need your chapstick. Yeah.
Okay.
'Cause you go in and out of like places that are really warm and stuff.
Okay.
Who are we kidding?
Yeah.
Yeah. But welcome people as always if you're listening. And this week there's a few things we're going to talk about. There's a little bit going on in the NBA. There's some big news that just happened actually.
Enlighten us.
Yeah, so LeBron James, he's out here pegging people in the face. Pegging. I mean hardcore pegging. Yes.
That sounds kinky, dude.
I'm gonna use the word pegging. I don't want to use hammer fist or punching or he was pegging the Detroit Pistons.
All right. Not the Detroit Pistons, specifically
sorry,
Detroit Piston.
Yeah, one player. But I guess if you guys watch it on video, you'll see who's shooting a free throw.
They're fighting for the rebound.
Yeah,
off a miss. He was in between Anthony Davis and LeBron James.
Sorry, who's the Detroit player?
Isaiah Stewart.
Isaiah Stewart.
I thought he was a rookie. He's actually his second year.
Oh, he's a sophomore. Okay,
Yeah.
that's not too bad. But okay,
and then they're fighting for position, and then I think Isaiah Stewart was like really jawing at LeBron and like pushing him in his like ribs area, and obviously, it's like Jokic. You get hit, you're gonna get licked back.
It's like kind of similar situation. I guess.
Not really similar because Morris was a really dirty play.
One was intentional,
super dirty play. But LeBron obviously he just wanted to get his arm off. I guess LeBron just went too far and then punched him in the face.
Yeah, like so. I guess if you're listening, but you're not gonna see it, but search it up and you'll see. But LeBron basically, it looks like he's about to elbow him. But I think the elbow missed and he followed through and pegged him in the face.
Elbow would have been worse. Elbow would have probably been like
he would have been
more than 1 game suspension. Because they both just got LeBron gets a 1 game and Isaiah Stewart gets 2 games.
So it's been announced.
Yeah, it's been confirmed. Yeah.
If he elbowed him, it would have been worse because he got 5 stitches from just the fist.
That's nothing, man. I got hit by a baseball. I got like 10 stitches, yo.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. I've never been hit in the face like you guys.
The amount of stitches doesn't really matter. Just it means how big your gash was, but like.
But doesn't that play into the severity of the hit?
Not really. I mean, Siakam got hit in the face like what? Like a couple of games ago.
Yeah, but did the player get suspended?
No.
Exactly. That's what I mean. So there's some severity when it comes to hitting someone in the face and them bleeding out. Like,
I think when they were gonna suspend Isaiah Stewart,
they
were like, okay, it's not fair. If we're gonna suspend Isaiah Stewart, we're gonna
you have to suspend LeBron. But like you can't. Okay, first of all, I don't think even think Isaiah Stewart should have been suspended.
I think he should have been suspended for sure.
Why? He wasn't doing anything.
Because you're not supposed to react like that and try to. You're literally trying to push away all your staff that's trying to calm you down, and then he did it like twice.
Can you?
He was walking into the locker room.
Yeah,
and then he freaked out again.
I mean, the guy got hit in the face. He got pegged in the face.
Yeah, it's a basketball play. If you play basketball before, you've got. Hit in the face. I've had a bloody nose before. Like it's all sometimes just by accident.
Well, what if his eyesight is like ruined because of that?
There's no way his eyesight's ruined, by the way.
Is it? I don't know. I haven't seen any.
But if he got a concussion, it might have been worse. Like if he got knocked out, who knows? But again, it's just a basketball play. It's not like that Marcus Morris play. Is it Marcus or Markieff? It was Marcus, right?
Does it matter?
Yeah, you're right. They're both pretty.
They're both dirty.
They're known to be dirty players.
Yeah.
So yeah, Marcus Morris, Jokic was just trying to shoot. The last three.
Yeah, a half court three.
And Marcus Morris literally pushed him and it walked away. And the debate is like, why did Jokic hit him from behind? But man, if you're gonna hit somebody like that, there's no way you don't. You walk. He was walking away because he didn't want Jokic to retaliate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like, so was it the case where LeBron reacted because he's got this young kid who's disrespecting the king?
Oh, of course.
And thinking like, he can live up. He's a sophomore, right? He's second year in the league. He thinks he could match up against LeBron.
Yeah, but
talking shit.
Yeah.
And elbowing him in the ribs. And it's like, who are you?
Isaiah Stewart is a pretty big guy. He looks really
he looks like a
beefed up, man.
But the good thing is, like, a lot of Detroit Pistons fans were really happy with that because it's like, you know what, if you play in Detroit, you gotta have that kind of grit.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ben Wallace.
If I was LeBron, I was like, yeah, like who are you?
Yeah, exactly.
Right? And so it's like he showed him his the back of his hand, right? And settle down, whatever Lisa, sickle down, right?
Did you guys watch the game? I didn't watch the game, so I don't know if there was any background into it or like if
I think
Isaiah Stewart was really jawing at LeBron like all night.
No, I think there was just they're just playing physical, right?
Because when I originally saw the video, Isaiah Stewart wasn't really pissed. And I think LeBron maybe said something, or somebody else said something, and maybe got under his skin.
No, you know what? I think. Oh, you mean like after it happened?
After it happened, because it looked like they were just talking and stuff.
No, you know what I
after
think.
It happened.
So I think, I watched it, and I think once he started seeing blood, that's when it triggered. I think he got triggered with the blood because it's like you ruined my face. I don't know. I'm just trying to be in his mindset, like because before the blood started coming, he was okay. He looked okay. He was okay. He was just a little bit like, yo, what's up?
Or it's the steroids talking.
It could be that too, but yeah, it did. Blood started flowing, and he just like went off. Like he like the whole staff had to pull him back. Like, it's funny because me and Lee last week were talking and about like how the NBA needs to be. There needs to be more entertainment like this. There needs to be more of this.
Well, maybe that's why because LeBron did it. LeBron did it because he is the ambassador of the NBA. No.
Yeah, I know. Right. We're saying basically stars need to do this. We need to be more physical. Need to get into fights and it's more entertaining and there's more of a narrative there and like and right on time, right on schedule. This happens.
I mean, there's been a lot.
It's unbelievable.
Been a lot this year, especially that Jokic and Marcus Morris.
Yeah, but it's amazing. No, do you guys not agree? Like,
I don't think it's entertaining.
No.
I don't think it's entertaining.
No.
I think it's like it's news. It's things to talk about. It's just not entertaining to me.
Oh, you guys don't.
The actual game is entertaining to me.
I think it's the undead ghost of Sheed got channeled in Stewart.
Oh man, Sheed Wallace.
Russell Westbrook, he also got a tech. I just saw that.
Oh, he did during the
just because he's Russell Westbrook.
I mean, I can see them just giving it to him just because he's Russ, yeah.
And then Melo is known for being.
Oh,
have you ever seen that video of him sucker punching? I forget who it was. He sucker punched someone. Was it Nate Robinson or something? And
I remember that.
Yeah, he sucker punched someone.
I do remember he ran away.
And that's one other reason why I don't want Melo to win a ring, man. That was some pussy ass shit, dude.
Oh man, Melo is.
You punch a guy to run away?
I mean, but see, this is what I'm talking
that's
about.
That's like Mayweather.
Hey, the disrespect is coming right now.
That is pretty disrespectful.
You talking about the GOAT, man. We're not talking about...
Come on, defend your boy.
No.
President Manny.
Not yet.
Maybe. President-elect.
Mayweather's just a smart fighter. That's it.
Yeah. But this is what I'm talking about, right? Like, we're talking about Melo. We're talking about all these fights that happen. Like, I mean, you might not like it, but it's great memories.
It's not a great memory for me. What,
No,
he
it's
sucker punched someone?
Okay, but
Okay, if
maybe
you-
not for
okay,
you, but for
okay,
other people, it's a great
If
memory.
you knew someone that sucker punched someone and ran away, don't you think they're
yeah,
pussy, a coward?
I agree. I'm with you on that.
Okay,
but
so?
but I mean, it's in history now, and it's there. It's like when we think back, we think about when we think about the entertainment. Well, this is part of the entertainment part of the NBA. You think back to these moments, and it's just
if you
Mouse at the Palace, like all these.
if you like the NBA now, well, the things happening in NBA now,
Yeah.
90s basketball, this is literally happening every
exactly,
game.
yeah, but it was like if you talk to older people, they always love that era.
Well, that's why there was a peak. It peaked the viewership because that's the Michael Jordan era, Magic Johnson, Gary Payton, Chris Webber.
Well, it's also because they just had less options to watch.
That's true.
What do you
there's
mean
a
less
little-
options?
What
There's
else are you
football,
watching?
There's football.
But
There's,
that's only.
oh,
that's
you
only on
mean
Sundays.
during?
There's less channels at that time. There's
yeah, that's true.
there were no YouTube, so like you got the youth who are like the thing is youth are not really watching basketball. They're watching basketball highlights.
Yeah, I guess so. Like I'm trying to think. I guess hockey was on, football was on during
But
that time. Like
It's not just the choice of sports. Just there's so many ways to watch something that you can't really. Whenever they say the numbers, these are all just predictions, right?
When I was younger, I never really watched basketball. I watched basketball whenever my dad had it on, but
yeah,
I was more of like playing the sport, right? But now you're right. It's just highlights. It's literally House of Highlights,
House of Highlights,
and then Bleacher Report,
or just watching things on Insta, watching things on TikTok, just watching highlights through that, right?
yeah.
Well, okay, maybe I'm the only old school person that actually watches games.
Of course, because you're from the younger generation,
yeah,
older generation. So yeah,
I guess
I love to
younger
watch
people
games.
are just. I guess younger people are just watching highlights these days, unless they are streaming. And
Well, now you know.
there's just so many options, right? It's so easy.
oh, you mean like in terms of what to watch today?
yeah?
Like I see what you're saying, including like TV shows and stuff like that. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah. It's. I guess it's more now. It's more the live experience, right?
Well, it did help, like being that it was so rough because people like to watch hockey because it's very physical.
No, I just think people enjoy seeing other people fight.
Yeah,
It's like
so
a
you
raw
want-
thing. Yeah, I like it. I'm
You
not
want the
gonna lie.
NBA to be like hockey?
Yeah, why not? I mean, not like hockey per se, but let them joust a little.
back to 90s basketball.
Just joust. No, joust.
I mean, back to 90s basketball where Bill Laimbeer will literally almost kill you.
clothesline a player.
By the way, he's a WNBA coach.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Las Vegas
Aces?
Aces, yeah. Shout outs to them.
They
But
lost though.
that's why like you got these players who had like shorter lifespans in the shorter careers because you look at Larry Bird and his back, right?
Yeah.
He could have had a longer prime
Okay.
if he wasn't like being elbowed and shifted all over the place.
Well, at the same time, back then they didn't have the same science.
true.
Right.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Their shoes weren't as great. Their
Physical therapy is not that
Yeah,
great.
exactly.
The medicine.
But then when you got Bill Laimbeer just like clocking you in the
yeah,
head,
yeah.
right? You got wear and tear.
I'm surprised Jordan played that long.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why he took 2 years off.
I think he was. Oh yeah, maybe. But I think he was one of the rare players that invested in his body. Right?
Yes. Because the same trainer that Michael Jordan had, Kobe had.
Oh, okay, Kobe.
Yeah, and both of them had very long careers.
Yeah. So that's why I think like it's amazing because like I've heard that basically if you were to invest in your body, like if you spent like from an NBA player standpoint, if you invest like $2 million into your body and your health, you could extend your career by at least 3 more years. So you get
That's
like
really
another
good.
3-year contract. That's
3 years?
another maybe 15 to 20 million, depending if what the type of caliber player you are. But
You got to still be able to shoot.
yeah, all that too. But like, yeah, but basically, if you get another 3 years on your career, that's another, again, 15 to 20 million. That's a good investment.
Okay, let me ask you: who's going to have a longer career, Kevin Durant or LeBron James?
LeBron, hands down. He's
Why?
just got the like his body is just unbelievable.
Yeah, but Kevin Durant, like,
Well, he went through a pretty.
he's a freak athlete. I saw him coming out of Texas. I'm like, this guy's skinny. He's not
No,
gonna
but
last.
He's still kind of skinny.
Yeah, he's not gonna last like 5 seasons in the league because he's so skinny.
No, but
Look at him now.
He went through a pretty scary injury, right? Like when you go through it once, it's I hate to say it, but it's possible to go through.
No, but
it
that's
again.
after he won so like titles, scoring titles, all this stuff. But like,
Yeah, but you're saying who's going to have a longer career?
yeah,
So it's LeBron, hands
Okay.
down. Yeah.
okay. I think KD is gonna have a longer career.
So are you talking about longer in terms of just being in the league longest?
length,
yeah. Okay, then
yeah.
LeBron,
I
hands
think
down.
LeBron will have
Wait,
at
wait.
least LeBron will have a longer prime.
I agree with that. I think Kevin Durant will be in the league
'Cause-
longer though.
Because like Durant can be like what Ray Allen was at the end of his career, right?
Interesting.
Because LeBron's not known for 3-point shooting, right?
No, but I mean, come on, any team is going to take LeBron.
No, any team's gonna take KD if he's just gonna shoot corner threes all game.
No, but we'll
But
take.
I guess with LeBron, like once he loses his physicality,
Yeah, which he
then what is he?
He's a Isaiah. What's his name?
He's a hairline.
He's a hairline.
He's a non-existent hairline.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. That's funny. No, he's just. I guess he's just like a goon. A goon.
This guy's not a goon.
That's what's happening, man. He's turning to that goon because he knows he hasn't got it anymore.
I mean, actually, that's a good point. I mean, like, yeah, he is. He doesn't like to be like pushed around and whatnot, right? Because he still views himself as the king, right?
No player does. I think in NBA, no player does. Right?
No, but he's on a different level, right? Like in terms of his
Of course, there has to be respect there.
like his pride, right?
He is under the impression that every player in the NBA respects him.
But
But what
then
is respect? That's a little different because being physical it doesn't mean you're disrespectful. You're just playing hard.
The respect, like you don't talk shit to not talk shit to
I don't think
LeBron,
he
but don't say
was.
certain things against LeBron. Like
don't do dirty things.
yeah, don't do dirty
did he
things
do
to
He
him.
wasn't
Dirty.
dirty, but he's just kind of just being a little rough.
Yeah, but like,
Rougher-
okay, if you're fighting for a rebound, that always happens. No,
Well, the thing is, LeBron never fights for a rebound. So
exactly. Why is he fighting for a rebound? What are you trying to do? Stat pad your stats?
I don't know
what
what
you trying to do, man.
How far is he? How off is he? How far off is he on like total rebounds?
I don't know, but if he,
But
we
he-
have to check that. But
it was just a freak accident. Unfortunately, Isaiah Stewart has to get suspended 2 games. And
wait, so he got 2 games, but
he got 2
LeBron got
games.
1.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
That is so
Well,
like.
come on, man.
Come on.
Okay,
No,
let's
no,
say
no, no.
it's still a workplace.
Yeah, but
It's still a workplace. If you fight someone in your workplace and
you're gone. It's over.
and that or whatever, everyone's pulling you like it looks like you can't control your emotions.
Well, he couldn't.
Of course he
But I
can.
don't blame him. Like,
Yeah, but-
I don't blame him for not being able to.
He has
because-
to be able to control his emotions.
No, I don't know. When you're in that scenario where you got pegged in the face and you're bleeding out, like out of your eye, like that's a scary. Like I don't know. Maybe different players are different. Obviously, all players are different, but like I don't blame him for the reaction. But it's unfair that he got 2 and LeBron got 1.
It also adds that it is LeBron against LeBron. So.
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem. He's getting that special treatment, obviously. And you know what? I'm not gonna blame the NBA too because obviously I think they look at history too, right? In terms of when they're divvying out suspensions, right? So
Well, that's why I think like they needed. It was a tough spot for the NBA. All right, I don't think they wanted to suspend LeBron,
Yeah,
but they had to suspend Isaiah Stewart.
yeah.
Right,
So you
so
gotta- yeah.
they had to do 2 games to 1.
They had to. Yeah, they couldn't show preferential treatment because
Plus-
at that point it would have been bad.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Plus, LeBron gets to rest 1 more game, so he's fine with it.
Oh yeah, he gets to rest the game. He does funny thing is he only came back. I think this is his 2nd or 3rd game
Yeah,
back from
yeah.
injury. So I guess he could use a day off.
Yeah, I think he just wanted
Yeah,
more
well-
days
well-
off.
He was just like,
he can't say he didn't want to say he's injured, So it's like just like clock someone in the head.
let me just punch
Every
this guy
now
in
and then gets
Yeah,
the
yeah.
suspension. It's not like he needs the money anyways, right? So
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
he just
he's
needs to
got enough.
rest.
This guy's like, oh
He
man,
needs more rest.
I need to watch a show tomorrow. Maybe
yeah,
maybe I'm gonna punch someone in the face so I can watch it.
Oh man, unbelievable. Yeah, and I think, yeah, you know what? It is what it is. At least he got suspended, and well, I guess we'll see if there's any more stuff like this. I like it. I'm loving this. Like, so far it's like been every week. There's been like some scuffle going on. I love this NBA. I love this new, or not new, but like coming back to the old school
It's
way.
because they're allowing them to play a little bit more.
Yeah.
Right? So there's more contact, more opportunity for players to get under each other's skin. Right?
Which is good. It creates animosity. Animosity.
Yeah, it creates for a better atmosphere. But once it gets to the point where it's like you're stopping the game and people are fighting, it's like,
I mean, like
they didn't even fight, man. They just they got split up, and then no more punches were thrown.
Yeah.
You know, obviously, like,
Well, they have to stop it. Obviously, they can't let it escalate further, which I get.
of course, but you still have that opportunity. It's like when Serge Ibaka, who was he choking? He choked someone. I forget.
Oh, I remember
the guy on the Cavs.
I remember.
I remember,
Cavs.
but I don't remember who.
He was a Cav, and he choked him.
Yeah, he took him by the neck. Yeah, I remember that.
Hey, you don't mess with Serge Ibaka, man.
That was weird.
This guy's from the Congo,
The Congo.
and that's why a lot of teams didn't mess with us. By the way, too, eh?
Because we had Surge.
Yeah,
Marquise Chris.
Oh, Marquise Chris. That's it. Yeah. Is he even in the NBA still?
I
think he's on the Warriors, maybe like a bench.
Bench
warmer.
He's off the Warriors. I think he's in G League.
Rip. You know who I saw in the G League like the other day? Greg Monroe.
Greg Monroe.
Yeah, he's still in the G League. Also,
he's still playing.
Also, Amir Johnson.
Amir Johnson still playing too.
Yeah, and Jared Jack.
and Jared. What? Oh, and Jared Jack.
And Jared
wow,
Jack, yeah.
unbelievable.
Yeah, when I was in
These are all.
I was in Italy.
Yeah.
I was
You
watching.
saw Jared Jack?
I was watching Italian ball. It was like it was the only thing that was kind of on that wasn't well, it was in Italian, but it's the only thing I could understand.
Yeah.
So we were just in the hotel and we were watching Italian ball. I was like, "Is that Jared Jack?"
Oh,
can't
no.
miss.
It wasn't. It wasn't. But
was it? Okay.
I could believe Jared Jack was in the Italian basketball league.
I could believe it too. I mean,
Unbelievable.
it's hard to find a spot in the NBA when you've been passed around so many times. So I could believe it, but man, if he went to Italy to play ball, I would have been a little bit disappointed actually.
Now you can play with Bargnani.
Oh my god, Bargnani.
Bargnani. Andrea Bargnani.
Worst draft pick we've ever done.
Well,
I think Hafa.
You mean Arujo?
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay, he's pretty
Rujo
bad.
was
He's
way
pretty bad.
worse. But yeah,
I don't
okay.
know. I still think Bargnani. He gave us a false sense of hope, dude.
Well-
El Mago. You know his best career was his first season.
Bargnani?
Yeah,
No,
his rookie season.
He had that.
No,
best
no.
whole season.
Statistics. Yeah.
His best season when it was
After
with the
Bosch
most
left, I
hopeful
think.
season. He almost made All-Star and then he got injured, or at least he played to the level of All-Star caliber,
Yuck.
and then he got injured, and then it was done.
Andrea
Yeah.
Bargnani.
And then the best move we ever did was trade him to the Knicks.
Yep.
Perfect.
Yep. The Knicks got swindled. But yeah, I guess we could move on from this LeBron thing, man. LeBron, shout outs to LeBron. Good job. Pegging people in the face. I love it.
He loves entertainment.
Yeah.
No,
sorry.
wait. Do you think Isaiah is part of the Bloods?
Wait, what is that? Is that what it is?
Whoa, where did this come from? What's going on here?
Right, because
Because
Russell Westbrook is a Crip, or he's
well, I mean,
he's affiliated with Crips, right?
I'm saying because Lakers are going to play in the Crypt.
Oh, the segue,
Crypt.com.
the segue.
Oh, okay.
Maybe he's
So
part of the Bloods, It's an actual feud.
it's so random. I don't even know where that was going, but
Oh, that's a dad joke right there.
yeah. Oh,
Ba-dum.
my goodness. But yeah, no. So I guess another news coming out was Staples Center.
It's called it's Crypto.com Arena, isn't it?
Crypto.com arena, yeah.
Yeah. So
The
you
worst
call it
part
the
is
Crypt.
the .com.
So it's for short. That's why you were saying it's called the Crypt.
Yeah.
So yeah, for those who don't know, it's no longer the Staples Center in L.A.
Kobe's rolling in his grave right now.
Because of the office supply store named that arena Staples Center.
I don't even think it. I
I
don't
didn't even think about that.
I don't
yeah.
even think about Staples.
It's Staples, where you bought your
yeah.
chair,
Yeah.
where you bought your computer, where
Your
you bought
pencils.
your stationery.
Yeah,
it's Staples.com.
The Staples button, the commercial.
I had thought about it. I mean, it's just like,
I
oh
didn't
man,
even thought
like
about it. Yeah,
this
yeah.
is the house that Kobe built.
I was like,
Staples.com. It's basically Staples.com, more or less, right?
Yeah. So
well, I guess.
I think
Do you guys like the new name?
no,
No.
but I heard it was really expensive. Like it was like
like-
one of the most expensive
700 mil or something.
or something like that for naming rights.
For how long? Do you guys know how long?
Well, I have no
I
idea.
don't know.
Maybe
that'd
10 years? I don't know.
We'll check. But I think, I mean, that's crazy that they bought the naming rights to the Staples Center of all places you could.
I mean, I remember Pornhub was trying to name an arena too.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah, I remember that. Then there's the Nashville arena was called Gaylord Entertainment Center
But that's,
because that's a company.
yes.
Yeah, but then obviously kids would be like, "Oh,
Yeah.
Gaylord."
Well, I mean, there's like some weird names like Smoothie King Center,
Yeah, that's an odd one.
Yeah,
right? Or even if, yeah. So the thing is, it was just Crypto Arena, it'll be fine.
it's crypto.com.
But it's Crypto.com because crypto is the generic, for cryptocurrency. And, someone like Crypto.com doesn't want to be
okay, so
generalized, right? They want the actual name.
So
So they paid in Bitcoin.
yeah, so actually that's a good question. I wonder if they did that, but I just quickly searched it up. But they paid roughly 700 million for 20 years.
20 years, yeah. Sounds about right because that was around Kobe's length of career, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, so
So 20, I guess. So you're basically just paying for the name for 20 years. That's it.
yeah, but that's
That's,
such good publicity. Like,
I guess.
Every
publicity.
time, think about everything that goes on in Staples Center.
Yeah.
Well, again, the fact that we've enshrined Staples Center, again, the office supply store,
yeah,
Staples Center.
That's unbelievable. But no one thinks about Staples Center as in like that store though. Like,
No, but even
honestly,
think-
when you just brought it up, I was like, oh, I didn't even realize
yeah,
Staples
but
Center
it's like
was
subliminally,
Staples.
right? Like you'll be
Yeah.
going to Staples and be like, "Oh man, I'm gonna buy something."
Yeah, now everyone's going to think Crypto.com.
But you know that store, right? You know Staples because it's been around.
No, but I didn't associate those two together. I completely didn't even associate those two.
Well, look where Granite Toy is now.
Where is it now?
It's not anywhere. It's
Oh,
closed.
okay. Oh, okay. I was like, what?
Right?
Yeah.
Because Staples made a more of a
Okay, interesting. Like a marketing push, I guess. Like,
a staple in the industry.
Well, like, look at basically all the arenas, all the basketball arenas.
yeah.
All of them are basically named after companies except for maybe Madison Square Garden.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
Like, look at the Garden. That's TD Bank Garden, right?
That's true. Yeah.
Well, there's the ACC, which is, Air Canada Center. Now it's
Well,
Scotiabank Arena,
Okay, there you go.
right? I preferred ACC because at least it meant like taking flight or whatever, right?
Yeah, it was perfect. That time
it was
with VC,
easier to say.
with VC high flying and stuff, it was perfect match made in history, But now Scotiabank Arena, I still call it ACC sometimes. I still, not SBA.
Yeah.
So it just apparently this crypto name is it's a Singapore-based company. So I don't know.
Hey man,
how
they
this
won
is
the bid.
crazy.
Kudos to them. We're gonna watch.
Although it's just gonna be weird when like you watch a game on like TNT or something and they'll be live from the
Crypto.com arena.
crypto.com arena.
I think you'll get used to it.
Nah, that's a tough one to get used to. I'm not
There-
gonna lie. That's tough.
Well,
Because
I mean,
the .com, like you said, .com is really bad.
it extends the name because at least Staples is, 2 syllables. Crypto.com.
Yeah, that's really
It
bad.
makes it harder. 4 syllables, and it doesn't really roll off the tongue.
There's no roll. Exactly. There's no rolling off the tongue. It doesn't jive well with the. It sounds like a
We're gonna-
commercial ad. I guess
We're gonna look back at this moment
Yeah.
in like 20 years and be like, "Whoa, they're gonna change Crypto.com to Pornhub
something
to
else.
to Pornhub Arena," and then you're gonna be like, "Oh man, Crypto.com was so good. It rolled off the tongue."
Yeah.
Actually, the worst one, I think, is... Do you remember where the Q is?
The Q isn't that
That's where LeBron played as well.
yeah, the Q. Yeah, I
Cleveland.
was about to say
Yeah, so it's no
Cleveland.
longer
Yeah.
the Q. It's the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse.
Okay, that's a little better than
No, that's
crypto.
worse.
Than crypto.com? I don't know. I like that one at least. I mean, it's long.
Yeah,
but
that one
it's-
just sounds like it's a. It actually sounds like a baseball field more than the.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse.
Yeah, that sounds better. It flows a little better compared
For a basketball arena?
to .com. Anything with a .com is just gonna ruin it.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's just yeah. I mean, to be honest, I just don't. I don't know. Maybe these naming,
It's all for marketing purposes, right?
no, I know, but I just wonder how like if this is really like it really does help, if it helps or not. Like I'm curious about that because like how many people are going to an arena and being like associating the arena with that company and buying the company's products or whatever.
I think it's more subliminal, right?
It's all brand recognition.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay.
Think about it. Have you heard of crypto.com before?
Nope.
Now you do.
Now you do.
Boom.
Yeah, but
That's
I've heard-
$700 million.
Yeah, but what?
you just spent.
They didn't make a
You
sale.
you just got boomed on.
I don't know. They didn't make.
And the thing is, of these,
They didn't
of,
make a
of-
sale though.
of all the NBA arenas,
Yeah,
they're the first one that's in the crypto space that has naming
I can
rights.
see that. Okay, that makes more sense. If you're thinking from the perspective that we're gonna be the leader in crypto, okay, that makes way more sense.
So we should name the Scotiabank Arena next to Dogecoin.
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 I mean, like
Or GameStop.
GameStop. Yeah, I guess the Scotiabank Arena, like you associate the bank with Raptors. Do you guys associate Scotiabank with the Raptors?
I swear at one point BMO was the Raptors official bank.
They were.
They
yeah.
were.
Yeah, so why is it not Scotiabank?
Well, no, they are.
No, they bought the rights.
Okay.
Just like they switch it over, right? Like
They're the official partner.
official partner is what they
Wait,
say.
isn't it Tangerine?
I
Oh,
think
damn. Oh, damn.
It is Tangerine.
is it Tangerine?
It's
now?
Tangerine right now.
Also, you know what? Maybe their Tangerine is just like what do you call it? They don't have the naming rights, but they have like advertisements.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's advertisement. That's
Whatever.
what it is. Yeah.
Whatever, man. I just want the Raptors to win. That's it.
But I guess we'll maybe one day we'll go to the crypto.com arena.
I'm gonna call it Staples. Fuck that.
I can't wait till they actually remove it. You know, remove the because
That's
like
such a staple. Like it's like you go to LA. You want to go to LA.
Yeah.
You want to go see a Laker game, and you want to see Staples.
they're gonna remove that big those big letters from the stadium. The outside of the stadium, and now it's gonna say crypto.com.
Damn, man.
Unbelievable.
I feel like I missed out.
You know what? I wonder if there's gonna be some sort of like memorabilia or something in regards to this.
Oh, for sure. Like Staples branding that's all over the. I remember like people buying like the old Maple Leaf Garden.
But that's because they tore it down.
Yeah.
This is just renaming the actual.
No, but I wonder if they, like obviously the sign or whatever, those letters. Like, I wonder if they're selling it.
I can just take down the one across the street, the Staples across the street. It's the exact same thing.
That's a good point. No, but
Yeah, but it's red. The one in the Staples stores, they're white.
that's a good point. Hey,
And the one at Los Angeles is like 100 feet tall.
yeah, those ones are huge. I don't think you'd ever want to.
Imagine owning one of those letters.
Yeah, I mean, you'd probably, like you got history. So.
I'm assuming if you're a big like Laker fan, you'd want like something like that.
Yeah, someone like Snoop Dogg might want to buy it off you. I don't know, but any of those celebrities, right? But it's amazing, man.
Who's the big Laker fan? What's his name? Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, Jack Nicholson. That's a big one. Like, there's plenty of celebrities out there that'll.
No, but Jack Nicholson's like the quintessential Laker.
He is, but I don't know how much if he really is. He's just an old guy at this point.
Because I remember it would always be him and because Laker Nick rivalry, and it would always be him and
Spike Lee.
and Spike Lee.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so. It's gonna be interesting to see how this plays out, and maybe a year from now we'll probably be like so used to it. But I guess we'll see. So there is one final thing we'll talk about today. Just two quick things. But news that just came out. Luke Walton, Sacramento Kings just got fired.
Finally, man.
Yeah.
Finally. Oh wow, you guys are haters, eh?
Not haters. It's just bad coach.
What has he shown? Like, the only success he had was with Golden State when Steve Kerr was
went
out
out,
with back injury, and they had that huge, like I think, like 20-something game win streak.
Yeah.
But then again, was it really Luke Walton that did it, or
No,
is
it was definitely not.
the infrastructure that Steve Kerr built up, and then also having like 5 All-Stars?
That's funny because I was mentioning that to Jay before we started this. But yeah, no, I agree, man, 100%. I don't think he was a good coach at all.
No, when we faced Sacramento, like the other day, Toronto, I watched the game and he would just let his players play when we're on a run, and he wouldn't stop the run. He wouldn't call a timeout. He would just let his players play. So that to me says that, oh, you're putting too much faith on your players. But sometimes as a coach, you gotta just stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it yourself. You have the power. Stop it.
So Alvin Gentry is now the interim head coach.
It's good. Alvin Gentry's.
I think he's better. Yeah,
he's a way better coach for sure.
Yeah.
Better, but I mean, he's also been fired how many times?
True, but I think he'll work better with younger players.
Man, that team is so good.
Sacramento?
Not so good, but so much potential. You got Fox, you got Halliburton, you got Buddy Hield, you got that rookie Davion Mitchell. His freaking nickname is Off Night. So because every player he faces is
Well, it's because so I heard an interview. The reason why he's called Off Night is because it's actually because he gave Halliburton, his teammate, when he played in college, he gave him an off night.
Yeah. Oh, because what? He's taking over, or?
No. It's because when he plays, Halliburton is going to play like he has an off night.
Oh, okay.
Because his defense is sick, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I like my story better.
Yeah, I like your story better.
Now that we know it, I'm kind of disappointed.
It's not every player. It's because of Halliburton, who just happens to be his teammate now.
Yeah, such potential. Even Richaun Holmes, they also signed him in a new contract too. And oh my god, that team has so much potential. Oh,
I mean, they're in the West though, so I don't know how like. I mean, you can say potential, but they're in such a stacked conference.
Didn't Buddy Hield go off at the start of the season? Like he was going off. He was dropping like 25 to 30 points a game.
But they cooled down because they got a bad coach.
So is it the coach or is it just the organization? The organization has been bad for so long.
Yeah.
Like, think about how many coaches they've gone through.
My heart is broken.
It's never been good
because it's true.
It's never been good since Chris Webber.
Yes, I agree.
Right?
Exactly.
Rod Strickland.
Back when Rick Edelman was the coach, that was when they were good. That was a long time ago.
And then since then, what? They've had like 50 coaches.
Oh yeah, that's. I mean, not 50. Well, sure.
Probably pretty close.
Yeah, but they've had a ton of coaches for sure. And yeah, I agree, man. Like, I think they do got potential with all their players, but it's gonna take. I don't know what I think it's gonna take a good coach, but is Alvin Gentry that guy? I don't know.
Yeah, they're definitely not doing anything this season, but they could turn it around. They could turn it around for next season.
Yeah, you know what? It's gonna be tough. Like, I mean, it's still early in the season, which is great, right? So they
1 month.
Like we're not even 20 games in, which is crazy. We're still not even 20 games in. So I guess, and they're as of right now they're 12th. So I mean, they're not that far away from the play-in tournament. Which, I mean, if they're gonna aim higher, they could probably get to the 8th seed, maybe. Who knows? But that'll be pretty tough. You know, so we'll see what happens. But let's wrap this up by going quickly through just the standings and some noticeable changes, I guess, and some win streaks going on right now.
I hate that the Wizards are at the top of the East.
No, they're third right now.
Well, I mean,
they're close, yeah.
But yeah, they're the Wizards are played amazing, but me and Lee were looking at it last week, and it's all schedule right now. Their schedule was just so easy. They haven't played any real good teams. So
the Bulls have played really good teams, and they've been playing really well. So That's a big surprise. And without Vucevic.
Yeah, so the Bulls are top in the East right now, and it's unbelievable. You're correct. They've been some pretty great teams. The Lakers,
Their
the
coach
Nuggets.
is Billy Donovan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Billy OG.
He knows how to win. I mean, he did it for years in OKC. So, right?
No.
No.
Wasn't Billy Donovan OKC? Although that's
that was after
Yeah.
they've left.
Yeah.
no. Billy Donovan was.
He was basically what, Florida?
I
Oh,
forget.
he was
Maybe
a college
maybe I'm-
coach.
College coach.
Maybe
Oh,
I'm.
okay.
No, it was he came back to OKC.
Yeah, I'm thinking of someone else. My bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
So no, but I think Billy Donovan is a good coach, in my opinion. So
Yeah, I mean, but again, Chicago just had they have the talent, just whether or not they would be able to mesh this well.
I don't know about talent. I mean, like
No,
Yeah, they had talent.
They have talent. When we talked about this early before the season started, we were looking. They looked good on paper. We just didn't know what.
no,
the
they were a
heck was
bunch of
gonna come out.
misfits. We weren't we saying they were just a bunch of misfits. You got Lonzo Ball, such a weird team. Lonzo Ball, DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, Vucevic. Right? It's like such a misfit
No, we
team.
were saying they were like they don't. They have a bunch of great all stars, role players.
This guy
They
said-
have
this
a
guy said
bunch
great.
of very good players, above average
Yeah,
players.
yeah.
Above
They're
average
no
players, okay.
superstars, but they have really good like.
They have all stars.
Yeah, exactly.
Lonzo's not all star.
You don't think so?
All star caliber. He's not a real all star. All star.
I mean, yeah, we're not saying they're all stars, but they're pretend like they're not above that level, basically.
Well, I mean, I think I said this like a couple weeks ago, but DeMar DeRozan is a floor raiser.
Ah, yes,
Right?
yes.
So he's very consistent in the regular season. I mean, he brought the Spurs to the playoffs, right?
I beg to differ. I mean, that's a system. That's a system there, right?
Well, they're not in the playoffs. They haven't been in the playoffs since
That's a good
Well,
point.
but didn't they miss the playoffs with DeRozan?
last year.
Yeah.
They're close.
What do you mean? You
They're
can't say
close.
that then.
No, but
Floor
there,
raiser.
there was a lot of injuries. There was a lot of injuries. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why.
Injury smidgeries, man. DeRozan is a very how do you say this? Yes, you're right. Regular season player, but he it's good that he plays off somebody else, right? And with that, he has Zach LaVine, Lonzo Ball.
It's amazing because like it's DeRozan and Zach LaVine. That's like a good 1-2 punch.
No, I thought it was a bad punch because those two like shoot
Ball
so
hogs.
much.
Yeah, no, but it's worked out because like now like I've watched maybe 2 or 3 games and towards the end of the
They play off the ball together, so it is well. And then Lonzo is really good at managing the team, and then Alex Caruso is just playing really good defense.
He's a glue guy.
I think he has
he's the glue guy, man.
I think he has the most steals in the league, or averages the most steals in the league. So
Yeah, no, like so. Yeah, like towards the end of like fourth quarters, usually DeRozan has the ball in his hand, but they could switch back and forth. Him and LaVine, like it's like who wants to take the shot, right? And if DeRozan feels like he's gonna,
if Lee was here, he'd be cringing right now.
I know, he would be, but
They're number one, and
They are number
they're
one.
proving it. They're proving
Not for
it,
long.
man. Not for
Toronto
long.
Raptors are going to go on a 20-game win streak. You heard it here
Okay,
first.
there.
You heard it here first.
But going to the West, the Suns 12-game win streak.
I mean,
Unbelievable.
Come on, man.
No, I'm surprised to be honest.
Really? Why?
I didn't think they're gonna be like this good.
They are
this
the reigning
early.
Western Conference champions.
with an asterisk,
Sure. Yeah, with an yeah. What's the asterisk? Oh, injuries.
all the injuries.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
No, but that was regular season.
no, in the playoffs.
Yeah, they were the number 2 team in the regular season last year
Yeah.
too. So
So it's still relevant that they're good.
yeah, they're still good.
I'm just surprised that they just went on a 12-game win streak. That's all. I'm
not surprised because it's the second year with Chris Paul, and he knows the system more. He knows all his players better, and Chris Paul looks like he's even better this year.
Like they beat the Mavs twice.
Well, come on, the Mavs aren't the best team right now.
They
too,
beat
so.
the Nuggets. They beat
Okay, the Nuggets is respectable.
Yeah, but they've also been riddled with injuries too.
the Nuggets.
Well, Nuggets. Well, no Jamal Murray,
No
and
Jamal
then Michael
Murray.
Porter Jr.
Is a
probably
nervous issue.
out for
Yeah.
the season.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Man, they paid him that much for him to be out of the season. Crazy.
Unbelievable. Yeah. So I will say that okay, maybe you guys are right. Maybe it's because I'm looking at who they beat. It seems like their schedule is slightly easy too as well.
The thing is, the West of the rest. I mean, the rest of the West
Yeah.
is vulnerable.
What do you mean
outside
by that?
of Golden State and maybe Phoenix, everyone is very vulnerable right now.
Oh, okay. Like it's anybody's game to.
I agree.
To get
Yeah. Everybody's pretty shit.
Like, I can't stand the fact that Golden State's on top.
Wow, we called this. Me and BY called this. Like we know that Golden
No,
State
you
is a
guys
good
never
organization.
said they were going to be on top.
We didn't say they were going to be a top, but they were always a good team, a good organization.
Yeah,
and you
yeah,
guys would always rag on it because you guys both hate
So
Steph Curry.
Here's the thing. They've had an easy schedule too. So this might be fool's gold because if you look at the teams they beat,
Okay, tell
They're
me.
all
Okay,
terrible.
tell me.
yeah, like who?
Hornets, Rockets, Pelicans.
Hornets? What?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're kind
Didn't you say Hornets was a good team at the start of the season?
Yeah, I did, but
Oh my
I said they have
goodness.
potentially could be
Hypocrisy
really good.
over here. Hypocrisy.
Yeah, we hypocrisies over here.
Okay, so who else?
Thunder, Kings, Thunder, Hawks, Timberwolves,
Oh, the
Cleveland,
Thunder did
Pistons.
beat Lakers twice.
Twice, yes. Keep going. Okay, I'm agreeing with you.
Nets.
Pistons,
I'm agreeing,
Cleveland.
I'm agreeing with you more.
Raptors.
Okay.
They-
The Raptors, we didn't have OG.
They
All
blew
right?
out
Chill
the
hell
Nets.
out. They blew out the Nets.
yeah, they have one good team.
Who else?
They play two good teams: the Bulls and the Nets.
Your Cavs.
Man, I didn't say they were great.
Wait, who beat the Warriors? Who were the two losses?
The Bulls.
And
No,
Wait,
not
sorry,
the Bulls.
not the Bulls. Yeah, no, wait.
Hornets and the Grizz. Hornets and Grizz.
Yeah.
I know
Those
for
are-
a fact.
which
Yes,
those
yes.
are two good teams.
Eh,
No, I'm telling you.
to
No. Their schedule.
Up and
Is,
coming.
playing game teams.
Two up and coming teams.
I'm telling you, man. Their schedule is too easy. We'll see what happens because they're gonna be in the next 5 games. They're playing good teams now.
Who are they playing?
Philly, Trailblazers, Clippers, Suns back to back.
They lose. They go on.
This will tell me how good they are.
I think they go 1-4 there though.
Like,
They
'cause-
only beat the Clippers.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, they only beat the Blazers.
So we'll see what happens. Like they're like I said, this schedule is good for them. That's why they're on top right now. We'll see what happens, right? Like yeah,
But everyone's playing well.
Mind you,
on that
it's
team.
still Jordan Poole, Andrew Wiggins.
But this might be a good thing for them because like if you have like a good schedule early in the season, like you give your young guys confidence, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like they play well now, and like Andrew Wiggins is like playing out of his mind. Like what's the like the I guess the media story on him? Like he doesn't want it. He's soft.
Well, no, it was
he just doesn't care.
in
like, you know what I
Minnesota,
mean?
right?
Yeah.
Minnesota's been bad for a long time, right? Nobody knew how to win. He was a rookie. He went to a team that no one knew how to win,
Yeah.
right? Minnesota's never known how to win ever since Kevin Love left.
Yeah, but there was always been this narrative that he just doesn't want it.
Yes,
Well-
he's very unmotivated. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
He's also a very inefficient shooter.
Yeah.
Right? He's an inefficient shooter. He was acting as number one. He's not meant to be a number one. And you can see this here. He's the second or third option on the Warriors now, right?
Okay, so
and this is a
maybe-
good fit. This is a good role for him.
Great
you know,
fit.
where he can play defense, which he's a very good. He has the tools to be a very good defender, and he's
was-
showing it this year.
In
right?
college, high school, he was known to be a good defender. So
Yeah,
Oh,
it's just he got
quick,
lazy.
he needs to
got
show
late.
it.
He got lazy,
show it,
dude.
man.
yeah. And so then, again, now he can be more efficient with his shots because he's going to be open because of Curry.
No, man. The surprise for me is Jordan Poole. I knew Andrew
Yeah.
Wiggins was going to score, right? We all knew this.
He's scored when he was on Minnesota, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
he
he's a
is-
scorer.
yeah.
So
But
that,
we didn't expect him to be this efficient. As
Right.
efficient as
right.
he can be.
But that, even then, Jordan Poole, where the fuck did he come from?
Yeah.
Jordan Poole is playing a hell of a year right now. He's helping them win games. The game we played with them last night against the Warriors, the Raptors and the Warriors, Jordan Poole, if he didn't hit his shots, they lose that game.
Mm-hmm.
So, because Steph Curry was what We only scored 12 points.
Yeah.
So it's really a team effort over there. I hope they can get a higher seed this year because I know they lost to the play-in tournament against Memphis.
Yeah.
So
Well, yeah. So the thing is,
they still don't have Clay or Wiseman back.
Clay's coming back.
Christmas.
Nah, Clay. Oh, is it?
No,
is
he's
that
been cleared
officially,
for practice.
I can't wait to see this guy play and be terrible. Oh,
Are you really that much of a hater on Klay Thompson? Oh my
can't
god.
stand Clay. I can't stand him, but I can't wait to see it. I can't wait till he breaks up the chemistry as they start losing games because of him. I can't wait for it.
I don't think so. I think it's gonna be. A good.
He's gonna be a liability. That's what's gonna happen.
I hope not, but I think it's gonna be a good thing.
I think it's gonna be a good thing.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see. Would you say Christmas time he's coming back?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
projected
Projected.
Christmas
okay.
week.
I think it's gonna be delayed, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I think early next year, if anything.
Yeah,
They might.
you put more shooting on that team. It's crazy.
And who's the best, if not the best right now in the league in terms of, when he was in the league, spot up shooter. Not spot up shooter, catch and shoot shooter.
Yeah.
He's the best.
Yeah.
Well, was.
No,
Was.
but he was the best.
Was,
He
yeah.
was the best, correct?
That's
But
what I'm
you
saying.
can't lose shooting.
He has every NBA player. Every NBA player says his form is probably one of the best forms in the NBA.
Yeah, no, I'm not arguing it. I'm not.
So how
Arguing
how
it.
else how will he disrupt when he just has to go in the corner and shoot the ball?
No, it's not just that. Like everybody's play. Like there's right now, everybody knows their role. Everybody has like their
If
position
there was
set.
anyone
Everything's
that knows their role, it's Klay Thompson that knows his role.
All he has to do is just be Steve Novak.
He's
right?
he's never played with Andrew Wiggins. He's never played with all these other guys.
I mean, he sees them every day.
That I'm talking about in a game. He hasn't really played with them. I know he sees
I just
them,
hear,
but I'm
hate.
just saying,
That's all I
right?
hear. That's right now.
Yeah.
Hate. That's all I hear.
But yeah, okay. Well, you know what? We'll see what happens. I think we can wrap this up. Unless you have anything else to say? No, no love for what's his name? Steph Curry.
Yeah, he's what leading
Balling
MVP?
out.
He might even go MVP again.
Oh, jeez. I hope not.
Who else is gonna go MVP? DeMar DeRozan? Don't give me that shit.
Oh, actually, maybe you might.
No.
You just threw in a name that might happen.
Okay, I literally just saw that like 2 hours ago. Someone saying that DeRozan was gonna be MVP, but
it's possible.
it is. But there's no way. There's no fucking way.
way.
If he gets number one seed, what? If Chicago gets number one seed, and he's averaging the points he's
But
averaging.
Golden State they're in the Western Conference. They play better teams.
Doesn't
like you said.
matter.
What do you mean doesn't matter? You can't go back and say, well, Western teams are better than the Eastern teams.
No, but I'm just saying, like, oh yeah, but you take Chicago, that was literally a pretty bad team.
Yeah, but Chicago's facing Eastern teams.
So I'm not the one voting. It's the guys that are
Eastern
voting.
teams are good now.
Yeah, they're good.
Okay, but you can't. So you can't say,
Hey,
Eastern teams are bad.
I never said that.
Yeah,
I
you
say
did.
that? When did I say that?
You said that Eastern
When did
teams,
I say that?
Western teams are always better than the Eastern teams.
Correct, but I didn't say they're bad. I'm
So
just
that
saying
means
that they're better. You're going,
that means Golden State is facing better teams because they face more Western teams.
All right, well, you know what?
So if both of them are first in the East, first in the West, Steph Curry should still win.
My vote is DeMar.
Oh my god! Oh
sorry,
my
my vote is
god!
DeMar.
I
It
can't
always
stand this.
beats DeMar.
Over like Giannis, over KD.
Yeah.
I cannot believe
No
what
way.
you're saying
Yes.
right now.
Yes. If they're number one, I'm just saying if they're number one. That's all. If they're not number one, no.
Even if
Not
they're number
close.
one, even if they're number one, he's not.
You gotta
he's
give
not-
credit where credit is due,
He's
man.
not
Come
MVP caliber. Are you kidding me?
on. I just smell the hate from here now, or here too. But anyway,
But you even said it yourself. He's not. It's like it's a bunch of great below average players, or like above a little bit
yeah,
above
but maybe
average.
he's raising his ceiling higher.
Jeez.
You know?
Don't get me wrong. Bulls are playing ball,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, but I still don't think he's MVP caliber. Steph Curry, he's the most valuable player in the Bulls. Everyone's a valuable player.
They're like the Atlanta Hawks back in the day when they had like 5 All-Stars.
Agreed. And see, so the
Oh,
Bulls,
you just
they're gonna
did
get
that.
eliminated.
You just went and compared them to the Atlanta
and,
Hawks.
and the Atlanta Hawks got eliminated the first round.
They had,
man.
Joe Johnson, they had
I know.
Kyle Korver,
Yeah, I
they
remember
had
that. Yeah. So
Jeff T.
are you saying?
Al
Are you
Horford.
saying he's like Joe Johnson?
Who? DeMar?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What?
That's actually pretty close.
That's like the perfect comparison. Except Joe
funny.
Johnson's better.
I don't know about that. But
What?
anyway.
Joe Johnson has one of the best ISO games the league has ever seen.
Nah,
A part of Jamal Crawford.
Okay, well, we'll save that debate for another day.
They call him ISO Joe for a reason.
We'll save that debate for another day. Anyways,
Sorry to get heated at the end of this segment, but you know what?
but yeah, man. Yeah, as always, people like and subscribe to the video and leave a comment if you think Joe Johnson is better than DeMar DeRozan.
Guaranteed.
Oh man,
I'll take Joe Johnson over DeMar any day.
And yeah, we'll see everybody next week. See y'all.